Stan Jabalisco here. It is a Saturday afternoon, late, and as you can see, I'm all dolled up, maybe to go out to Deadwood and spend an evening gambling and otherwise having a good old time. Well, if you want to believe that, go ahead and believe it. I won't spoil your dreams. But in regards to the Hammerlund video and in regards to off-topic comments, there are a lot of comments in the Hammerlund video that are off-topic, that have to do with formatting of text and mysterious glitches in YouTube, also relating to the adjacent video about YouTube glitches. Apparently there's a little bit of sense in all the silliness, a little method to the madness in YouTube, although I doubt any of us will ever understand what that method is. But you can read the comments there in the Hammerlund video having to do with the Hammerlund radios, those few that do, and then you can read the comments about text formatting, because that can be an extremely frustrating thing. But I just learned something from a viewer today. I thank that viewer for that lesson. You can surround text by hyphens, underscores, or asterisks to get some formatting appearance in your comments. You can make boldface, italics, or strike-throughs. One viewer complained about the strike-throughs that appeared. Maybe this will help. One viewer complained about the extra spaces between paragraphs. Maybe that I don't know. I think when you write a sentence, if you leave a space after it, just a plain old blank space, it'll cause an extra vertical space to appear between it and the next sentence. But as that viewer says, you just have to go and do some tinkering, just as I plan to do in Deadwood tonight. And if you want to believe that, well, don't I wish? Don't I wish? Anyway, there's one other thing. There's some of you who are going to notice that your comments did not appear, and that was because they were completely off topic. A technical question, for example, having nothing to do with the topic at hand. I'd love to be able to answer those questions, and I'd love to be able to figure out a way maybe to make a playlist that has to do simply with technical questions, but unfortunately, as my health continues to deteriorate and my mind continues to be adversely affected by the various drugs that they are using me as a dartboard for in our venerable medical establishment, my mind I'm just too muddled and too sick to spend very much time thinking intense thoughts about technical matters, and in some cases I simply don't know the answer. And so I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but I've just spent one of the sickest days of my whole life because of antibiotics they've put me on. I have an infection in my left foot, and next Wednesday I go in for an MRI to find out if I have osteomyelitis in that left foot. And if I do have osteomyelitis, I'm going to disappear from this channel in all probability for quite some time, possibly permanently, because they're going to slam me in the hospital and feed me intravenously with antibiotics, some of which I've never even heard of before. And God knows, if you want to pray for me, please do. Pray that I do not have that affliction. because I don't want to go in the Deadwood House of Pain again. Boo-hoo, poor me, right? Don't I look like I should go out and... Maybe I should, but you're not supposed to drink on top of these medications. And anyway, I haven't had a drink in 32 years and counting, and I don't plan to start now. Oh well, have yourself a merry old Saturday night and cheer for those Minnesota Twins, will ya? Look at this. Look at the way they're doing this year. Let's wish 'em luck, my home state, my hometown, my old stomping grounds, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Maybe I'll go back there. Like in a pig's rear end. Stan Gibilisco signing off from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Absurdity. So long.